Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny and today I'm finally going to be able to show you my November favorites and hate-its. I have been extremely busy with school. Next week is actually finals week, so I've been very busy and very stressed out, so I haven't been able to get out any content and I apologize for that. So hopefully now that I'm getting ready to graduate next week, I will have more time to do things with YouTube. I'm really hoping that that's the case anyway. So now that I finally have time to sit down and tell you, I will tell you all of my favorites and hate-its from the month of November, so just stay tuned. I do have two skincare items, so I'm going to start with those first, and the first ones are Acne Spot Dots by Peach Slices, I think is the name. I was browsing CVS one day and I just came across these and I thought, why not try them? And I actually really enjoy these. They're little kind of like stickers. I'll take them out and show them to you. They're little stickers that you put on your acne spots, and you wear them overnight when you go to bed. This is what they look like. They come in 3 different sizes. The large, can you even see that? There you go. So there's like the large ones, the mediums, and then there's some small ones over here. I'll put these patches on zits at night before I go to bed. And when I wake up the next morning, it won't really be a bump anymore. These don't really make the redness go away, but if you put it on like a heavy blemish, like a big bulging blemish, that sounds gross, but if you put it on like a bump on your face and then sleep in it overnight, the bump like goes away, so then you can easily color correct the redness and then put some concealer on it and then it looks like nothing's there. These are really nice if you have like really big blemishes and you have pictures to take tomorrow, whatever, you just don't want a blemish to be there the next day. These are really awesome, and I think these were like $4 at CVS for how many? 30 patches in 3 different sizes, so I think these are really cool. So if you can get your hands on them, these might be handy for events and stuff like that. The next favorite of mine is the Tatcha water cream. Now, I have put this in a favorites before when it was the tiny little sample size. I've just really been enjoying the skincare product. It's very lightweight, and it feels very refreshing and hydrating. I like to use it in the morning. I feel like at night it's not moisturizing enough as a night cream, but this is extremely expensive. This is $68. I got it at the VIB Rouge sale, so I got quite a bit of money off. That's the only reason I bought it. But it is excellent. It smells amazing. Like, this packaging is stunning. Now that it's starting to become winter, I'm starting to dry out a little bit, so this is kind of not moisturizing enough for me as a night cream like I was wanting it to be. But I found other alternatives for night, so I use this in the morning before I put makeup on or just before I start my day. And this is really nice. If you can afford it or if you can get it on sale or something, I highly recommend it. It's really nice. The first makeup favorite I have is the NYX Slip Tease in the shade I Woke Up Like This. It's what I have on my lips right now. These are really nice because they remind me a lot of the ColourPop Ultra Satin lips, which are my favorite like liquid lipstick type product, because they dry down completely matte. They transfer only a teeny tiny bit, but they're extremely comfortable. They are so smooth, and I don't feel that my lips look real cracky and like crinkly and stuff like liquid lipsticks tend to make lips look. So I just feel like these are really nice. I haven't tried any of the other colors. The other colors don't really appeal to me, honestly. I don't really do the whole dark vampy lip. But if they are like this in the same formula, I recommend these completely. This is especially this shade. This shade is beautiful. This lipstick wore wonderfully throughout the day. It looked beautiful. I think I only had to reapply it once, and I think I had pizza or something that day. So like the oils from the pizza kind of took off the inner part of it, but around the rim of my mouth it looked fine. But so these are really nice, and I recommend this, especially this color. The next product is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Blackest Brown. It's like any other pencil. It's very similar to the NYX Micro Pencil. It has the tiny little pencil tip, and then it has the spoolie on the other end. I really like this because it's waxy, but it's not too waxy. And it's very affordable. This was only like $4.99 at CVS. And the NYX Micro Brow Pencil is my favorite brow pencil other than this. This has replaced my NYX Brow Pencil because the NYX Brow Pencil is $10, where this one's only $5. So if I can get basically the same thing for $5, I'm gonna do that. They have a really nice color range. I was really surprised at the amount of shades they had. And it's super affordable, so I highly recommend this brow pencil. The next 2 products are also from LA Girl, and they are the Strobe Light Strobing powders. It's their highlight powders. I went ahead and picked up 2 because I had never tried anything from LA Girl, and so I picked up 2 highlighters and that brow pencil. So I went with 2 of the lighter shades, which are 110 watt, which is like a white with a gold reflect. I'll swatch it here in a minute. And then 100 watt, which is kind of like a true champagne. I really like the true champagne 100 watt, which swatches right here. Because it's just a it's really pretty on my skin tone. It's just that nice champagne shade, but it's not too gold and it's not too like silvery or anything like that. It's very, very pretty. And then the other one, 110 watt, is that white with like the weird gold reflect. I thought it was going to be more like a pearly white, but as you can see comparing, maybe you can see, here is 100 watt, the champagne, and then right here is that white with the gold reflect. It's a lot more gold than it is white, which is okay, but that's just not what I like to wear personally. I don't really like a gold on my face, but if you're fair and you like gold, I think that this would be a really good way to go. And they have a lot of shade ranges. They have some pinks, they have some deeper shades for deeper skin tones, which is really nice that they cater to deeper skin tones as well. I don't know how deep that they would go because I don't have them and I can't swatch them, but I want to say they have like 6 or 8 different shades. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they have. They have a very, very nice shade range, and I really want to get the pink toned one. And everything from LA Girl is pretty reasonably priced, so I think these were maybe about like $6 or $7. And the packaging is really pretty too, with this nice gold shiny packaging. But I really recommend these, especially the 100 watt one. I have it on my face right now, mixed with the next highlighters that I'm getting ready to show you, but I think that these LA Girl highlighters are really nice. The last favorite of mine is the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in Solstice. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. It has a nice mirror, and then you get the 4 shades. You also get this really, really crappy little brush. I'm going to throw it away immediately. I just wanted to show you that it does come with a brush, even though I have even tried it with the brush just to see, and this is horrible. So I'm throwing it away right now. But so these are the shades. You get 2 super, super shiny shades, and then over here you get the cream shade, and then you get like this kind of satiny kind of shade is how I would describe that. And it's kind of sad that they gave you that crappy little brush, because they could have easily, this is so hard to hold because the mirror doesn't go back all the way, but they could have easily put another like highlighter or something over here instead of that crappy little brush. But the mirror is pretty good quality, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll go ahead and swatch these for you. The cream one is beautiful. It might be my favorite of all of them. I like to wear the cream one. Do these have names? No, these don't have names. So here is the cream one, and then here is that like satiny kind of one. So here, the cream is a nice pink highlight, and it blends out very nicely. You can see it right there. And then this yellowy toned one is more of a satin, which is really, really nice for no makeup days. There it is. And then the next 2 are very interesting, because when you look at them in the pan, the top one looks like silvery kind of, and then the bottom one looks like it would be kind of like, oh, this one, peachy. But it's really strange, because when you swatch them, that top one is an icy white, and then the bottom one is like a, I don't really know. Here, let me swatch them. So the top one's like an icy kind of white, and then the bottom one is like, it's very similar. So here's the top one, and there's the bottom one. It almost has like a hair of like yellow and then like a pinch of lavender or something in it. It's really, really pretty, but it does not look how it looks in the pan, so be aware of that. Because if you compare those, yeah, like I wouldn't ever think that those would come out of that. Maybe the first one, but that peachy one down there I would not suspect to be like purpley. But overall, I have that mixed in with that champagne shade. I have both of those bright ones mixed in with a champagne shade today, and I think it looks really pretty. And it's only $14.99 for all 4 of those shades, and I think it's a really, really nice deal. Now, on to my hated. This palette by itself is $14.99, but on Ulta's website for $15, you got this metallic liquid, you got this metallic liquid lipstick with it, so I thought for a penny, I'll go ahead and try their metallic liquid lipstick. And this is in the shade Roman Copper. And it's nothing against this personally, because it's okay, but it's not, it's a little patchy. And I just don't like metallic liquid lipsticks. I don't really know. It was a penny, basically. It's pretty, and I wish it was like a liquid shadow instead of a lipstick, because it looks fine on the lips. It actually looks really pretty in the center of this lipstick that I have on, so. Yeah, I like the way it looks in the center of this lipstick. I think it just kind of gives it like a shiny little pop in the center of the lips. But I would never wear this by itself. It looks horrible. It like sinks into the cracks of your lips. And I mean, for a penny, it was fun to try, but I wouldn't recommend getting this. Just if you're like me and you don't like liquid lipsticks, you don't like metallic, what's the point? I don't really know why I got this, but I did, and I didn't like it. So it's nothing really personal, it's just personal preference. And the last hate it that I have, and it's not really a hate it, it's a on the fence about, and it's the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray in the matte finish. This has one of the finest mists I have ever seen. And it just comes out, get off the camera. It comes out so very fine, and it feels really nice on the skin. But you can't spray this one quickly because, like, the quicker you spray it, the more comes out, and it doesn't spray, it like drips. So those big kind of drops of the setting spray hits your face and like dries on those spots. So then you have like these white spots all over your face and you look bizarre. And you can't get them off. I could not get them off without like licking my finger and wiping it off, and then it wiped off all my makeup. So it was like, what was the point? So if I take my time and just like spray, take forever to spray it on, it works and it sets my makeup and it's nice. But when you go a little too hard with it, it leaves the little dots, and I do not like that at all. But otherwise, it smells refreshing. It feels really, really refreshing. It's one of the finest mists I've ever used, and I really like it other than that, and it's a shame that it does that, but it's not a horrible product, but just be aware of that. This was more of a public service announcement than a hate it, because I do like it overall, and it is one of the biggest setting sprays I have. It's 3.4 fluid ounces, so I mean, it's a really big setting spray. So, I mean, overall, it's fine, but just be aware that it leaves white spots on your face. So those were my favorites and hate-its for the past month of November. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye!